The second lot came out to Simeon, to the tribe of the children of Simeon, according to their families and their inheritance, was in the midst of the inheritance of the children of Judah. And they had in their inheritance Beersheba and Sheba and Moladah, and Hazar Shual and Bala and Azam and Eltalad and Bethul and Hormah, and Ziklag and Beth Hamakabath and Hazar Susah, and Beth Lebaoth and Sharuhan, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Rimmon, and Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were round about these cities, to Balath Beer, Ramah to the south. This is the inheritance of the children of Simeon, according to their families. As the lot of the children of Judah was the inheritance of the children of Simeon, for the portion of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon inherited in the midst of their inheritance. And the third lot came up for the children of Zebulun, according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was to Sarid. And their border went up to the sea, and Merilah, and reached to Dabeshet, and reached the river that is before Jokneam, and turned from Sarid eastward, toward the sun rising on the border of Chislot Tabor, and it went out to Brath, and went to Japhia. And from there it passed along the east of Gath-Hefer and Itakazin, and it went out to Rimmon, and from there circled to Neah. And the border about it on the north side of the Hanathon, and its outgoings were in the valley of Jiphthah-El, and Katath, and Nahalal, and Shimron, and Idlah, and Beth Lehem, 12 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the children of Zebulun, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The fourth lot came out to Issachar for the children of Issachar, according to their families, and their border was Jezreel, and Chesalot, and Shunam, and Hapharim, and Shion, and Anharat, and Rabith, and Kishion, and Ebez, and Rameth, and En-Ganim, and En-Hadah, and Beth-Pazez, and the border met in Tabor, and Shahazimah, and Beth-Shemesh, and the outgoings of the border were at Jordan, 16 cities and their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the fifth lot went out for the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, and their border was Helkath, and Hali, and Beten, and Atshaf, and Alamelech, and Amad, and Mishael, and it met in Carmel westward, and Shihor, Libnath, and it turned toward the sun rising to Bet Dagon, and met in Zebulun, and in the valley of Jiphthah-El, toward the north side of Beth Emek, and Neiel, and it went out to Kabul on the left, and Hebron, and Rehob, and Haman, and Kanah to Great Zidon. And the border turned to Ramah, into the fortress city of the rock. And the border turned to Hosah, and the outgoings thereof were to the sea from the lot of Achzib. Anmah also, and Aphek, and Rehob, 22 cities, with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, these cities with their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, for the children of Naphtali, according to their families. And their border was from Heleph, from Elon, Bezanim, Adamai, Nekeb, Jabneel to Lakam, and its outgoings were at the Jordan. And the border turned westward to Asnat Tabor, and went out from there to Hakak, and met in Zebulun on the south, and met in Asher on the west, and in Judah at the Jordan toward the sun rising. The fortress cities of Ziddim, Zer, and Hamath, Rekath, and Chinnereth, Adamah, and Haramah, and Hazor, and Kadesh, and Edrei, and En-Hazor, and Iron, and Migdal El, Horem, and Beth Anath, and Beth Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. And the seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was Arah, and Eshtaol, and Ir-Shemesh, and Shalbin, and Ajalon, and Itlah, and Elon, and Timnathah, and Ekron, and Eltekeh, and Gibbethon, and Balath, and Jehud, and Beneberak, and Gathramon, and Jarkon, and Rakan, with the border opposite Joppa. The border of the children of Dan went out from them, and the children of Dan went up, fought against Leshem, and took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and possessed it, and dwelt in it, and called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. And they made an end of dividing the land for inheritance by its borders. The children of Israel gave an inheritance to Joshua, the son of Nun, among them. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked, Timnath Serah, in Mount Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt in it. These are the inheritances which Eleazar the priest and Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the houses of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel, divided for an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord, at the entrance of the tent of meeting. They made an end of dividing the land.